Let's go. Time to serve some more game, baby. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, man. Shout out to the people. Oh, we just had a surge. Everybody push the like button and make sure you tap the follow and the bell button if you like what you see and like what you hear. Let's get these likes up, man. Once we get to 2K likes, I can really talk about the topic that I want to get to. So make sure that you guys all do that. And yo, what's good to everybody new? Call me your city and your state below. I want to see where everyone's from, man. We're having a surge up in this live. No, I'm not listening to your music if you haven't tapped the follow and the bell button. You come in here and self-promote yourself one more time, and you'll be the quickest definition of taking out of my live. But okay, shouts out to North Carolina, for sure. Where's everybody else from, man? We got 94 people in the building. Let's go. Get these likes up, man. They should be way over 100 if we got over 100 people in live. Once we get to 3K likes, I'm going to get to this game. I'm going to serve y'all a lesson, man. It's going to be a blessing. And if you come up in here goofy, I will get you out of here, guys. I don't have time to play with the trolls, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if any of my moderators are in here, but I won't play it. Actually, we got over 160 people. Tap the follow and the bell button now, guys, because if this live randomly restarts and you're not following, there's no way you'll be able to subscribe to this game. So everybody tap the follow and let me know where you're from. I always like knowing where everyone's from. Shout out to Seattle, home of Starbucks. We're about to hit 200 viewers, man. Push the like button. We need to get to over 1K likes within the next 30 seconds, so I'm getting off live because we have too many people in here not to be sitting at that. Okay, shouts out to New Mexico. Yeah, you pull girls, man. Yeah, man, the women love me, safe to say, you know what I'm saying? I just do my thing and I am who I am, and that's why the women gravitate towards me. It's only like low-frequency dudes that come in here and say goofy things. Chris Brown, I appreciate it. That's a good compliment. Push the like button, guys, and tap the follow and the bell button. We got too many people in here. Okay, shouts out to Utah. I was in Salt Lake City not too long ago. It's where I first discovered Crumble. Shouts out to Philadelphia. You know, I've never been there before. I want to go. Shout out to SoCal. I've been in, LA, Burbank, Beverly Hills, Hollywood. I want to explore more. I'm going to be going to San Diego very soon. Pennsylvania, no Philly here. Hey, come on now. Show love to beautiful face. I appreciate it. I appreciate you so much. If you guys like what you see, tap the follow and the bell button now. I got the gift buttons, homie. Hey, I appreciate you for the rose, for real. And I'm going to go ahead and comment. Hey, moderators, if you're in here, comment this every now and then so people have the option to donate to my Cash App if they want. You don't want to come to Philly? I want to go everywhere. I want to go everywhere that my mind, desires. Hey, guys, keep hitting the like button. We're 1/3 of the way. Once we get to 3K, I can get to my message. Shout out to Jiggies for the follow, man. Yeah, moderators, keep commenting that every now and then because I've had people donating, and I'm going to be giving to relief programs for the hurricane in Florida, so anything that you can donate will be appreciated. I want to help those that were, affected by this. That's mainly what I want to do. Besides giving game, I want to be able to help the less fortunate, So if you can donate a dime, a penny, a nickel, whatever it is you donate, or if you want to donate 150, whatever you want to do, it's up to you, and it will be cut completely private. But, man, we got 50 people in the building. I need to see some follows and bell buttons, man, so we can grow this family. The algorithm let me win this time. We had over 200 viewers at one time. I think that's the most that I've ever had, but that won't be the most that I ever have. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep growing. Shout out to Jordan for the footballs in the October. Thank you, Jordan. What's good, Anthony? Donate. I support anyone who is being themselves. I believe freedom of choice, so I support anyone who is being themselves. And I think that if you don't, you have an issue. You have an issue if you don't support people their own choice. Everybody has a right to their own choices and decisions and orientations, right? Yes, I think we could all agree on that. Let's get these likes up, or one of the third ways. Bro looks and sound like if X and Ski had a baby. Lonely Jaw, and I appreciate that, man. Shout out to X and shout out to Ski for show. You know what I'm saying? We're coming up on 2K likes, and then we're going to get to 3K, man, and once we get there, I can get to the game. But until we get there, we'll just be chilling. You up still? I'm always up. When do I sleep? I'm a vampire, But, man, let's get these likes up. We're 1/3 of the way. I want you guys to all spam that like button, man. There's always game to be served. My Wi-Fi always cuts out at 3 a.m. every day. It's weird. Maybe it's a restriction that if you live with your parents still, maybe they have it on your, Wi-Fi. I know I had friends that if their parents had, a certain parental control, the Wi-Fi would go off at a certain time. So that might be the case for you. Who knows? We need 1K more likes, guys, and we can get to this game. It's a light drizzle outside. It feels really good. There's nothing wrong with rain. I love rain. How do you guys feel about the rain? Rain is very comforting, 8 people in the building. Let's get to that. Let's go, man. Let's go. Everybody tap the follow and the bell button if you haven't already, man. I want you to be subscribed to this game. Where are you from? I am from Oklahoma, but I travel all around the world. Thanks for asking, Jenny. We would love for you to be a part of the family. So make sure you tap the follow and the bell button so you can learn a lot more about me. And I can give you game. Yeah, you can give me some game. You know, it's an exchange of value. It cuts out for 1 minute, then back on. That's weird. Oh, that is pretty weird. I have no clue then, fam. Yeah, like I said, it might be like a parental setting, or you might just have a certain outage at that time. I don't know. Wi-Fi companies be very weird sometimes, you know. But man, we're 300 likes away from the goal. Slick, bro, that's not funny to me. So you can take that on somewhere else, and if you continue, you will be blocked and muted. No one finds you humorous, and you shouldn't make insensitive jokes like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not funny to me. I find no humor in it. I think it's pathetic. You know, you come into a live and you can say anything. You can say something positive, something productive. You can tap the follow button. But out of all things, you choose to say that. You need to be in the definition of, you need to be in the spirit of silence. Yeah, because I will show you the definition of removal. Oh, this is what I'm going to do to you. Y'all, get out of my live, goofy. Yeah, get out of here. You won't never speak again. Yeah, until you go make another account. Don't play with me. He's out of there. But we are at 3K likes, so I got to get to this game. Guys, you got to know. Okay, so moderators, make sure the chat is goofy free. Make sure you encourage people to follow and tap the bell button. Also, if you want to put the donate to the $sign Maxxkii just to encourage anybody that wants to, do it that way. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, the way he just disappeared, that's how we do it in here, man. Yeah, that's how we do it. Oh, we got Jewel up in here, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Jewel. Jewel's the goated mod, you feel what I'm saying? Jewel, Queen Jewel's in the building. So let's get it, man. Can we get a round of applause for Jewel? Yeah. Let's get a round of applause for Jewel. But listen, man, without further ado, I'm finna get to this game. Keep it goofy free. Encourage them to follow. Put the donate to the $sign Maxxkii. Yep, just like that. Every now and then, so we can, anybody that wants to, like I said, it's never expected, but it's always accepted and never rejected. And it will be given to a relief program. But listen, you guys gotta, in real life, like on the internet, it's always best to just avoid negativity. But in person, you have to know when to check someone. Because one thing about a bully, if you never check them when they do something goofy, they will continue to do it because they feel like there's no consequence to their action. But when people are treating you a certain type of way and you check them, whether it be verbally or physically, they realize that there's a consequence to their actions, so they're going to think twice about it. But if you're just a pushover and you're not wanting to disturb the peace, even though your peace is being intruded on, you will learn that you're almost like an old toy that isn't played with anymore. The only time that you're used is when you're thrown across the room. And you don't ever want to become that, man. You have to check people whenever they're being disrespectful, because if you let it slide one time, they're going to get into a pattern of doing it to you consistently. So, guys, you know, banter is one thing. Banter amongst friends is one thing, but disrespect is a whole other thing. For example, you know, if I'm playing sports and some dude's aggressively fouling me, or someone thinks that they can say this and say that to me, if I'm not comfortable and it's outside of my respect of barriers, I'm going to let them know that, hey, cut this out, man. And hey, thank you so much for the little crown. But shout out to Kenzie, much love. Make sure you tap the follow and the bell button. But no, disrespect is a zero tolerance program, guys, and you gotta let them know. You gotta let them know, man, because if you don't nip it in the behind initially, it will become a bigger problem, and then it'll get out of hand to where something drastic happens that can lead to you doing more harm to yourself than the individual, if that makes sense. So, guys, disrespect cannot be tolerated. On the internet, you avoid it, because people will just sit behind the a keyboard and, you know, they'll perform behind the keyboard because you don't have to see them. And 9 times out of 10 it'd be people with anonymous pictures or with pictures that aren't even of themselves. They're projecting a certain portrayal on the screen that they're not truly of. Hey, man, the girl can talk like that. She feels like that about me. Let her say that. The ladies love how I look, guys. As long as she's not saying nothing toxic, let her say what she wants to say. If she feels that way, she feels that way. You see, when I'm being appreciated, anything positive, that's positive. I'm loving to talk. I love that type of talk because I know I'm a handsome individual. You feel what I'm saying? Let her appreciate me, man. It's better than the goofy guys coming up in here hating. You see what I'm saying? But one thing that you got to do is, if you're going to be commenting, make sure that all of y'all tap the follow and the bell button. I don't really do the whole just sit here and pocket or window shop, man. Join the family. We would love to have y'all. But look, though, man. Don't tolerate disrespect, okay? And, right now, I want to have an open discussion since we have a pretty, I would say, broad audience. Guys, come up in here. And do you have any questions that you want to ask specifically on the topic of disrespect or anything like that pertaining to the topic? Because if you guys comment it below, I will keep on talking about this. I feel like this can be this is a continued discussion. I feel like I've genuinely covered what you need to do when you are disrespected. But who knows? Someone might have more insight, or they might have a specific example that they want me to go more in depth with. And if you do, comment it below so we can extend this live. Otherwise, we'll have to get to the next episode. Disrespect ends in broken teeth. It most definitely can. Hey, what's good, D Virgo? How you doing? How you doing? Tap the follow. Hey, man, to all you new people, tap the follow and the bell button, guys. We want you to be a part of the family. You're already chilling on this early Tuesday morning. The least you could do is tap that follow and the bell button. Come on, guys, because if my live randomly ends, then how will you ever find me again? And you know that I speak this game prolifically in a way that other people just can't. You see what I'm saying? Elias in the building? Yes, sir. Elias is a GOAT. D Virgo, thank you for the follow. Jewel, thank you for the rose. Hey, as long as I have a face, you will have a... Okay, see, I'm going to get you gone because you a whole dude. Goodbye. That's very strange. Okay, so see what everybody else is saying up in there. Lord goes hard, by the way. If you guys haven't, don't ask me that question. Get out of here. That's not something that you should be worried about. See, a lot of y'all just come in here with the wrong energy, and I'll get you gone immediately. Give me a beautiful smile and I might... Oh, no, you don't make demands to me. This is my show. Tap the follow button and I might give you a beautiful smile. Yeah. That's the way this is going to work. Yeah. That's the way it's going to work. Thank you again for another rose. But yeah, guys, you can't tolerate disrespect. And a lot of people, they will take disrespect as constructive criticism. Bro, if you're sitting there and you're trying to do something greater and you're like being consistent with it and someone tells you like something directly negative about what you're doing that obviously like ruins your mood, that's disrespect, guys. That's not lighthearted banter. Anyone that's like picking and prodding all the time, that's disrespect. Mr. Fluffy, thank you so much for the follow. I'll give you a smile. Yeah. Hey, if you're not gonna follow, I'm not gonna... Matter of fact, this is how we gonna do it, Kenzie, because now I feel like you disrespecting me because I asked for a follow and you simply can't do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not reading no more of your comments out loud. Yeah. I'm not reading no more of your comments out loud. You can't follow me, then I can't talk to you. Yeah, you see, it has to be a two-way transaction, square business, man. I'm just laying the game down on the ground for them hungry hounds who just got at the pound and they're starving for the very next round. Yeah, that's just how it gotta go, man, because you can't play with me and you're not gonna win with me, especially on my own show. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Rich Glamour, nobody asked. Where are you from? I am from Oklahoma, but I travel all around the world. I'm the most relevant thing in Oklahoma. If you can't tell now, but for real, man, there's nothing here. What is the most disrespectful thing that comes to mind? I mean, anything that invades, anything that neglects my boundaries. Anything that neglects my boundaries after said person knows what I can tolerate, that's disrespect. And everyone should be granted disrespect. Everyone should be granted disrespect. Everyone should be granted respect by default until shown otherwise. Until they give you a reason not to respect them. You don't have to respect someone who isn't deserving. But just understand there might be consequences if you keep disrespecting them. I've never been to Oklahoma. I live in Tennessee. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. But no, shouts out to Tennessee for sure. Yeah, shouts out to Tennessee. I'm supposed to be coming. I'm going to be coming to Tennessee eventually. You know, I got a lot of traveling to do. Missouri here. Okay, shout out to Missouri, Kimmy. Yeah, shout out to Missouri. I got a lot of supporters in Missouri, and I would love to add you to the family. So, Kimmy, if you haven't already, tap that follow and the bell button. And to all the rest of you new people, tap the follow and the bell button, man. Join the family. The more that I see you guys interact and pay respects, I won't end the live. I won't end the show. You see what I'm saying? Is Little Pirate a good rap name? That is a terrible name, but if you like it, use it. Me personally, don't come to me in any type of way. That's the boundary. That's a fact. We will link one day. That is also a fact. Yeah, here's what I'm going to say. I will continue alive. I won't go to the next show as long as 2 minutes don't go by with minimum 10 roses or 10 whatever you want to say. If 2 minutes don't go by without at least 10 of them at a time, then I'll stay live. But if they don't, then I'm going to conclude this episode because we already got our topic done. We had a discussion, all that. LOL, yes, but when you come this way, reach out. I would love to show you around. For sure. You know what I'm saying? I always need tourist guides, you know, because I'm not going to know where to go. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to use Google, man. Google be taking you in all the wrong places. I ended up in the hood of places before because of Google. Don't worry, I got you. For sure, man. Yeah, man. You guys want me to stay live? I'll stay live, you know? Because guess what? The more and more that I stay live, I'm going to knock out another episode because I'm going to just start talking about more stuff. And any conversation with productive dialogue can be turned into game. You see what I'm saying? I'm just in and live come up with new episodes, but this could be the continual. Jewel with 10 more roses. Jewel with another rose. Anthony with 10 roses. Jewel with... Hey, you guys don't got to send them every second. I just said with 2 minutes going by. You guys are awesome. You guys like the jean shirt? I really like just clothes like this, man. Like the jean material. I look like the light-skinned Billy from Stranger Things. Just if I have my dread mullet, I'm going to let these back dreads grow out a little bit longer than the front ones. Because I'm going to grow my dreads to about... this length. I want to kind of look like Future Trunks whenever, not Future, like Future Trunks, but when they were training in the hyperbolic time chamber. 10 more roses, 6 roses. Shout out to everybody still joining up in here, man. I'm surprised to see people still like joining continually after being live for so long, but hey, I'm not going to complain about it. Do you like the velvet cookies from Crumble? We have one in Oregon. I haven't tried the velvet ones. The previous week's Crumble cookies were, I had the pumpkin roll, the apple caramel cinnamon thing, chocolate M&Ms, and all of those were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they weren't as good as last week's, but they were still pretty good. Guys, Crumble is the best place that you can get cookies from, and I am going to have a sponsorship by them one day. You guys are going to make it happen. We just have to take over the internet. You're such a vibe. Thank you. What do you think about the Cowboys? I think that their backup quarterback is the go-to quarterback that they need to have. I mean, he's not super flashy, but he makes plays when he needs to. And I think that they're in a much better situation than my New Orleans Saints because they're winning. They're winning, and I'm surprised. I did not expect the record to be what it is. I think their fan base is toxic, but hey, Jewel with another 10 roses. The pumpkin one was kind of... yeah, it had too much of like the frosting, the whipped topping on the top. It wasn't the best. Like I said, this week's wasn't the best, or last week's, but this week's looks pretty interesting. I'm excited to try them out. By the way, if you guys are wondering what music is playing in the background, it's Lorde. So if you haven't heard her CD, Pure Hero Wine, you should listen to it. It's really, really good. She's a really underrated, man. Billy who? Lorde is pretty good. She was before Billy. 3 tiny downies, 4 tiny downies, 5 tiny downies. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. Whew. What do you guys think about T.I.'s son, how he acted today, if anyone saw that, man? He was acting a dang fool. I can't stand seeing privileged kids act hood. It's so cringy. My favorite one I've had was the fried ice cream. I've never tried that one before. Fried ice cream? This sounds so sweet. Do you know Billie Eilish? I don't really like talking about who I know and who I don't know on live. You know, I don't... any interaction or relationship that I have with anybody that is on a higher status, I don't like sharing it to the world. I want you to think whatever you think. I want you to think I don't do this, I don't do that, I know this, I don't know that. At the end of the day, I keep that sacred to myself. Yo, Ashton, find something better to talk about or get out of my live immediately. That's not funny and no one laughed. His son has been extra for a long time. I despise he grew up to be that way, but he will learn. Yeah, man, he's unfortunately, I hope he doesn't have to learn in someone's jail cell, you know, because that can be the consequence of acting that way. And one thing about it is if a privileged kid goes behind bars for a long period of time, he will be humbled. But that's not the way that we should be humbled. And I feel like the father, and I'm not going to speak too much on their situation because I don't know the types of conversations that they're having, but I feel like he should sit down and let them know, hey, you got to chill, son, because this can be the consequence of your actions. Like, even if people respond on the internet, you have to understand you're a celebrity. You're king. You don't got to respond to any just YouTuber. The minute that you do that, you leave yourself open for criticisms and destruction. Do you have Sea of Thieves? No, I do not. What was going on? What you mean? Oh, well, basically he got into it with Charleston White and was basically saying he's going to do this and he's going to do that. Charleston White said that he would call the police, and then T.I. is now getting involved, basically saying that Charleston White needs to quit talking smack to his son and he needs to talk smack to him and that he's a snitch. But then again, T.I. was on Crime Stoppers back in the day and he also took the stand on a case. So it's like there's so much hypocrisy going on and foolery. Anthony with 10 more roses, thank you. W Song, facts. I really like her. Like it was this one and Royals that was like the perfect pre high school football game warm-up song. Like running routes and catching the football before tip-off to these type of songs, I don't know, it was just a vibe. And then that one song, this is gonna be the best day of my life. That song just hit different, you know? I want to make music like that eventually when I get the production quality. Everybody likes making me trap beats, man. They don't ever want to make me like the music that I listen to type beats. I'll be having to go to YouTube for them. I already know who Melanie Martinez is. She's amazing. Yeah, Melanie Martinez is nice. 2000 music, facts. I agree with that, man. 2000 music, every genre is just better. You guys know my favorite genre is rock, so I'm listening to like System of a Down, Panic at the Disco, Five Finger Death Punch, Black Veil Brides. Need I go on? Like, it's just rock. But I listen to rap too and alternative. And I'm starting to really like indie too. And French pop music. Like, people like Kate Bush and stuff. Ooh. I mean, not Kate Bush. Indila. Yeah, Indila. I don't want to say Kate. I like Kate Bush though. She's nice. Her music was way ahead of her time, and now she's being respected, and she's infinitely rich because, man, be running up that hill, be running up that building. I have to send you this playlist. I think you like it. For sure, send it to me. I'm always looking for new cuts. I love 80 songs. Yeah, facts, 80 songs. What particular? Name a couple of 80 songs. Name a couple of 80 songs, guys. If you think that you got taste like that, name a couple of 80 songs right now. I take breaks from rap music and just listen to all different kinds of stuff. Yeah, that's healthy to do that. You know, you don't want to ingest too much of the same stuff, especially rap nowadays. It's just a bunch of destruction. We lost the true artists of the generation, like X and Juice WRLD and people like that had emotion in the music. Now there's no substance. I think I'm falling in love with a guy with good music taste. I can name 70s. No, you can't. You gonna look up 70s songs on Google right now. You can't name them off top. Otherwise, you would have had a couple ready for me. Now you finna look it up on Google. You ain't slick. Rap fell down after 29. That's a fact. Yeah, after Juice WRLD was like the, as far as mainstream, Juice WRLD was the last one carrying that flag. Once he left, it was like music just... Morgan, I haven't seen you since the last time Jesus was on earth. Where have you been? I haven't seen you since the last time Jesus was on earth. Morgan, you be playing. But yeah, facts though, man. Like, rap definitely took a downswing, you know? Do you think no, I think that's very insensitive of you to say. I understand curiosity, bro, but you gotta understand that people's families have to do with that. So that's why people like Alex Jones got canceled, because they sit there and they say, like, this was staged, this was that, and it's so insensitive to the families. I requested. I don't know if I'm putting people in my life right now, Morgan, and you haven't been here since the last time Jesus was on earth. So with that being said, what I look like adding you to my life? Yeah, you got to be consistent. I know you got your own thing going on, but it's got to be a two-way street with me. Come on now. Yeah, fine. Hey, fine as wine, man. And I swear. Lovely day, Bill Withers. Okay, let's stay together. What do you know about Al Green? Get out of here. Hey, guys, it's been 2 minutes. If I don't see 10 roses, I'm about to get off live. I'm about to get off live, boy, if I don't start seeing 10 roses. Remember what I said? Every 2 minutes, 10 increments of 10 with donations, or I'm going to leave. And I'm going to start a new episode. I'm not going to be off for the day. I'm just going to start a new episode. I want to keep this momentum going, and we got to keep it this way. Because, you know, once I come back live, I'm going to be on a whole new energy talking about, hey, like this, like that. Yo, we got to get to this square business. You already know. Jewel with 16 roses. Yeah, 70s music was good, too. I remember hearing this one song on Fallout 4 that I'm really, like, obsessed with. I don't want to set the world on fire. That song, I heard it on Fallout, bro. And that song, I used to listen to it every day driving to college. Like, I used to listen to it every single day. Shout out to all the new people, by the way. If you haven't already, make sure that you tap the follow button and the bell button. Hey, Morgan, you got to put in that time. You got to put in that work. Like, I'm going to go ahead and do that and just hit me. But you got to put in that work. I don't get participation awards. I haven't seen you since Moses built the ark and sailed across the waters. I haven't seen you. You got to be consistent here, man. I deal with consistency. I give back the energy I get. Today, most rap songs, sadly, about the same. Most drill. Yeah, man, and drill's destruction. Okay, well, look, we going to start doing that. we going to start joining each other lives. Hold me to it. I'm going to hold you to it. Deal? If it's a deal, I'm looking at you right now. Hey, I'm looking. Hey, yo. Do you like Trump? I mean, I respect some of his ideas, but I respect him. Yeah, I'll say that. Today, most rap songs sound the same, mostly drill. Yeah, drill's destruction. Drill was the worst thing that ever happened to rap. And you see all the dudes that were the true body snatchers. Look at where they're at, man. They got Ricos thrown on them. But no, drill is destructive. My rap that I've made that's drill, I don't categorize it with these New York drill rappers because they be on some different stuff. They are literally destruction to their community. They are vocal destruction. They are, boy, is poison. That song is poison. Drill gets old. Facts. Every beat sounds the dang same. You know what exactly I'm talking about. That all sounds the same in every drill beat. I think the best mainstream artist that ever did drill. Hey, thank you so much for the birthday. Happy birthday to me. Hey, but no, the best drill mainstream adaptation for me was Pop Smoke. And then, what was his name? K-Flock and Kanye West on Off the Grid. He snapped on Off the Grid, bro. One thing about Kanye is his music genius is untouchable. Hey, yo, Dub. Cut that out. I told you about coming in here and calling me Pump. See, ever since I removed you as a moderator, you come in here and you say the most goofy things. You say that one more time, and I will remove you from my live eternally. Don't call me Lil Pump. Don't compare me to Lil Pump. No disrespect to Pump, but I look way better than Pump. Don't ever compare me to Pump. That's the last time you're gonna say any of that hating stuff. Goofy. Yeah. Don't play with me. Thank you for pinning that comment. I actually had someone donate earlier. Like I said, the money that I get on Cash App outside of TikTok, I am giving that to relief programs for the hurricane in Florida. And you guys can literally see that. I will put it on my Instagram story. So anything, even if you have a dime or a penny, a nickel, literally, whatever you want to donate. If you have a lot of money, you want to donate a lot of money, cool. It will not be shown to the public. Shout out to XL Cemetery for dropping the 70 roses on me. Thank you so much. You guys are just keeping this live on longer and longer, and I have no problem with it, quite honestly. The best drill rapper. Nah, you weren't saying Lil Pump is goated. You were calling me Lil Pump. The best drill rapper in my opinion is Luciano. He's a German drill rapper. See, I'm not familiar with a lot of German drill. Lil Pump isn't goated, but Lil Pump is a good artist, like as far as his lane. But like, people grew out of him. Like, I listened to his most recent album. There were no skips. It all sounded like classic Lil Pump. But like, unfortunately, nobody wants to hear it no more, and it's very sad because Lil Pump, in my opinion, he was for the kids. He made good music for the kids, and then he just, like, the message wasn't good, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying, like, he had a really large kid following, and then all of a sudden he started going towards adult, let's just say adult cinema, and that's what kind of, I would say, crushed his fan base. Have you heard of Gazoo's, the German gangster rapper? No. Yeah, I don't know much about German artists. Guys, you got to put me on so we can do some songs. I want to work with international artists. I don't even want to work with Americans. Americans be hating on each other. I only knew Gucci Gang. Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. I ain't rat on the way. I wanna win, I don't wanna win. I ain't wanna win. 6 roses, let's go. Dang, you guys are keeping this alive. Look alive. What happened to Block Boy JB? Oh my gosh, what happened to Block Boy JB? You come through. That boy fell off. Hey man, we all do sometimes though, but it's crazy. Like, some artists that work with Drake, they have the biggest songs of their career, and then you just never hear about them again. I miss when Party Next Door used to drop consistently. Party Next Door was a very talented artist. He still is. Well, he's not in jail anymore. I didn't even know he was in jail. All of a sudden, throwing 50s in it. I want to, her and her cousin. And what? Yeah, that song was hard. Man, I haven't heard that name in forever. Facts. I just randomly thought about it. Remember when B.O.B. was like at the top of the rap game? B.O.B., Strange Clouds, and what other songs did he have? He had a lot of songs. Man, there's so many artists that have just came and went. Like, they didn't lose their talent. They just, the people didn't listen to them as much as they listened to somebody else. Designer is way too fire. And he had a song called Outlet that would have been like his biggest next hit. If you guys haven't heard Outlet, you need to go listen to Designer Outlet. It's crazy. Designer's very talented. I feel like his label situation and what hindered him. Do you like Trippie Redd? Trippie Redd's very, very talented. I don't listen to him in bulk though. I don't know what it is, but I've never had like a like a consistent urge to listen to him. But I won't skip a Trippie Redd song. I really like his like more rock though, like type songs though. Know what I'm saying? Hey man, we got 11 people in the building. If you new, tap the follow on the bell button. He said, I'm tired of the fighting. You remind me of someone. I don't know who though. I remind everybody of someone, you know? They always say that. So I guess I look flashy. I guess I look eloquent. I just look right, man. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? And the only people that's gonna say otherwise is the haters, you know? And I can't do nothing about that but just smile and wave like Club Penguin said. What's good, Iconic Mel? Hey, Iconic Mel, make sure you tap the follow and the bell button, you know what I'm saying? We would love to have you in the family. You remind me of Maxxkii. Ooh, that's what I like to hear. That boy Maxxii's cold, man. I want to be just like him when I grow up. Anybody seen him? Yo. But, man, this has been an amazing episode. Keep them roses coming, or I am going to get off alive. I need to see 10 within the next 30 seconds or I'm leaving. And I'm going to restart the episode. I might not have time for another episode. So if you guys want to keep this one alive, do what you're supposed to do. I think you and Trippie Redd could make good rock songs together. Your voices would harmonize well. I think so too. I'm getting Chris Brown vibes when I look at you. And we gon' and have a lot of... Yeah, I'm Chris Brown. He ain't loyal. Yeah, I'm Chris Breezy. I'm Chris Breezy Sr., even though he's older than me. I'm the pops around here. I can't wait till me and Chris Brown look at each other. Like, it's going to throw us off. Like, when I get way bigger and we walk by each other, it's going to be like a... What the... Please. I feel like I could play... If I cut my hair, I feel like I could play a young Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I could do it. Thank you for the roses. Where are you from? I am from Oklahoma. No, I'm not saying it none near unless you tap the follow and the bell button. Don't make no requests to me if you ain't even pay no respects to this game. Do you like Frank Sinatra? I don't know enough about Frank Sinatra, and I don't want to sit here and sound like a casual. I don't really know much about him, but I know that he's legendary to a lot of people in the generation before me, or maybe 2 generations. I don't know how many generations it was. Yes, because you're fine. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all making the haters mad when y'all tell me. Hey, to the ladies in here, y'all know y'all make these fellas mad when y'all tell me you look good. Not the real dudes, but the haters, man, they be mad when y'all tell me I look good. They want y'all to say all types of crazy stuff. But, man, what can I say, man? My favorite song is All the Other Kids with the Pumped Up Kicks. The most messed up part about that song is the actual message behind that song. I never got it until I did, and then I was like, Michael Bublé is our Frank Sinatra. That name sounds familiar too. I don't know why I just thought of Robin Thicke though when you said that. Yeah, it's a crazy song, but hey man, watch what you say in the comment section. You're gonna get yourself a banana, dude. That's a sensitive topic, you know. Watch what you say. Do what you said. What y'all know about Jason Derulo? Yeah. Watch what you say, man. TikTok be on that. 7, 8, 9. Jewel is not letting me go anywhere. These roses are coming in abundance, and I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. I don't gotta do that, man, but I appreciate it. But man, we gotta talk about these rappers, bro. Like, why is the most promoted rap music nowadays the music that is speaking on the literal destruction? Like, why is Lil Durk one of the top talked about rappers when all he raps about is getting rid of other people of his own kind? Why is that so? Why do we... I don't even think we do it. I think these top executives at companies like Spotify and stuff like that, I think they control what we listen to. We're not even in control of the aux cord anymore. We just think we are because it's at the top of playlists. I'm sick of it, man. I don't like listening to that music. I can't, bro. Like, I listen to it in moderation. I can't listen to it in bulk. I can listen to a whole Pac album. I can listen to a whole X album. I can listen to a whole... there's so many... A 50 Cent album back in the day, but I cannot listen to this music, bro. It's just talking about, you know, smoking on this and doing that and doing this and doing that and doing that and going around and doing that, backdoor this. Yeah, I go in that... Like, it's ridiculous, bro. Because people are... Well, it's what they... I don't even think necessarily innately that we're like that. I do believe that there are genuinely bad people, but I don't think that it's because we want it. I think that's what they want us to hear. I think there's a difference, because if we were in control of it, I don't think we would demand that type of music. Yes, it sounds cool because of the beat, but when you really think about the lyrics and you analyze the message that this artist is trying to portray, it becomes very destructive, and we all realize that. You know, outside of the party, when all the lights are off, what is this music talking about? You know, what is this music talking about? You know, and just imagine if someone was running around, had a like triple platinum, almost diamond record, and in that record they repeatedly diss your one of your fallen family members. Play that. I'm not playing at nothing you asked me. And boy, asked me to do something again and you ain't followed or hit the bell button, I'm gonna play you out this live, boy. Don't play with me again. Ask me to play, baby. I ain't playing. Boy, get your goofy self on. You go play it, boy. You got a phone. You better get out my live and go play it yourself, goofy. Y'all be coming up in here addressing the game the wrong way. You gonna lose every time too. Every time you gonna lose, and I'ma win. That's a fact. I mean, I'm sick of that though. And it's like someone will turn around and they'll be like, man, well, let's just start putting on pause music and push it. But y'all won't get behind it. Y'all can't get behind it like these machines, man. These artists that are fueled by machines, you ain't got nothing on them. My dad is an artist and he thinks diamond hits don't exist. Yeah, he's out of his mind, man. There are definitely diamond artists out here. I'm Jewel with 10 Roses. Thank you. This episode has went on for like 45 minutes. Y'all. There we go. Okay, 1 second. My phone was like glitching out for a second. Oh, man. So I was reading an article, man, earlier. It says that iPhone 14 calls 911 while going down a roller coaster. So it's like that motion detection thing, bro. What do you guys think about iPhones being able to call 911 on themselves? Do you think that is a positive thing, or do you think that's intrusive? What do y'all think about that? I'm curious. Let me know. Dang, I listened to this whole Lord album. It's unnecessary. I agree. I feel like your phone shouldn't have the capability to call the police without your permission. Welcome back, Anthony. I feel like they shouldn't be able to do that with your permission. But, bro, the phones are calling the cops. If you think about it, technology be really invasive. Because, like, if I don't unplug my Alexa, she's going to respond when I say Alexa. But she hears me way more. She hears me way more out of when I just say Alexa. It's just the only time she responds. Someone sent over 500 roses? Are you capping? No one sent over 500 roses. Stop playing. No one did that. Who did that? Who sent 500 roses? When? Let me look at this. Who sent? I don't remember Cemetery sending 500 roses. I know she sent 70. But man, Anthony, you gonna let her outdo you? No, I'm just playing. Don't even start going crazy up in here. Yeah, but anyways, but I was saying though, like Alexa, she responds whenever I say Alexa, but I know that she's listening outside of that. And like I like the super technology that can give you quick answers and play music and stuff like that, but I don't like the invasion of privacy. And you could say, well, why would you care if you're not doing nothing? No, it's just you don't want a robot with someone sitting behind a desk listening to what's going on in your house. That's very weird. On one hand, saving lives, I guess. On the other, what if I'm just speeding in my car? Yeah, your phone gonna become a snitch, man. While T.I. talk about Charleston White, your phone gonna turn into iPhone White. It's just gonna start snitching and calling and telling he did this. No, it was him, and he was with him, and he had 2 ounces of this and that and that. There was this Alexa that asked an arguing couple if they need family counseling. No, it didn't. You're capping. But I can low-key believe it, man. I can low-key believe it just because of the generation that we live in. You know what I'm saying? I heard allegedly that in, I forgot what country, I think it was China, a AI robot, something happened wrong in the air and it got registered that everything around it was a threat, and it started like improving its own capacity, and it took out like 10 people. Now I don't know if that's true or not, but man, if that is true, just understand, man, we're getting closer and closer to the Terminator days, you know what I'm saying, where it's like we're gonna have human-like embodiments of technology that feel like they can make decisions and they feel like they can be the judge, jury, and executioner on other people's lives, and that'll be a scary time. Yeah, it'll be able to do a lot of productive things, but man, what if it doesn't want to do what we program it to do anymore? That's my biggest worry about that type of thing. phones already do too much. You talk about something and then it pops up in ads, etc. It's weird. Facts. Yeah. Have you ever noticed you've been talking about something, right? And then you get on Facebook or you get on Instagram or TikTok and you see an advertisement for something that you were just talking about. Sometimes what you were thinking about, and that's where you kind of feel like, wait, can this device read my thoughts? Yeah, it's getting to that point. Like Elon Musk said, AI is our enemy. Yeah, Elon Musk said a lot of interesting points in that. What was it? Was it a Nelk interview? Or was it I think it was that Nelk interview. AI is more dangerous than anyone thinks. Yeah, it most definitely is. You have to understand, man, it's a double-edged sword. It can be used for positive things, but can also be used for destructive things. It's just up to the puppet master. Until it isn't. And then the puppet's loose all by itself like Pinocchio. A cell phone is just a government spy tool. Yeah. That's why, like, a lot of these rappers, they be telling on themselves. Boy, they be texting the coordinates, what they finna do. They calling people. They're moving so vicariously and so ignorantly, not understanding that they're incriminating themselves. And then when they go to jail, they're calling X, Y, and Z a snitch. It don't make no sense, man. I'm just giving you some game. Fun fact, every FaceTime doesn't let cops, FBI listening on conversations. Oh, really? But how do they stop that, though? Like, is there like a policy? Like, how is that established? I want to invent a code that shuts down all AI and what does BOTD mean? Shout out to Anthony coming in with the roses. Brody hop back in the building going crazy. Look at y'all, man. This would have been like 3 episodes by now, but y'all said no. We want to keep talking. This is a good conversation, and we've kept it alive. It's one of Apple's policies. But don't you think that? Do you think that they could bend that policy if they really wanted to incriminate certain people, or do you think that it's like end all be all? Like there's nothing that can supersede that policy. Shout out to Anthony for 101 roses. Anthony, you're amazing, bro. Thank you so much, bro. I'm truly grateful for you guys, the things that you do for me every single day. Don't ever think that it goes unnoticed. And as we get bigger, it's going to go even more and more noticed. I'm never going to stop recognizing you guys for the great things that you do. And I'll never stop talking to you individually like I do. You guys are the platform. You guys are going to propel and push me to galaxies and star systems that I didn't even know that I could reach. And you're all coming with me. Here's the hand. But the haters, here's the hand. Stiff arm. Yeah, watch out that bit. You getting mad, I'm getting rich. I forgot about that song. I forgot about 2 Chainz. Jewel with the Rose. I know they tried to change it, but Apple isn't budging for people's privacy. Interesting. I want to do some more research on that. It's scary. By the way, in Discord tomorrow, I'm going to be doing research on topics. I told you guys. DM me on Instagram the word Discord. I'm making a separate Discord for the TikTok community. And in there, we're going to be researching things tomorrow. So if you want to join me for a little bit of nerdy research, I will be in there tomorrow studying so that I can have game to talk about and I can have actual factual statistics to back up my discussions. Watch out, baby. Strawberry Fields is another one of my favorites. What's that? It's scary. I could theoretically generate his voice from deceased people in order to lure victims. You see, the deceased thing is a big scare and it's definitely weird, but I'm also worried about when they're going to be able to use AI technology to have people saying things that they never said to use it against them. And then like the deplatforming situation is going to become way worse than people like Tate. Like they're going to be able to make people that they don't like say, or people that we might even really like, if they want to bring them down, they're going to make them quote unquote say these things and say that. And it's like, it's going to get to a point to where you don't know what to believe. You're going to start believing what they want you to be. Unless you're an open-minded thinker. They're going to make the open-minded thinker look like an exile. I want the Discord digits. Then you need to DM me on Instagram. And our dreams. Oh, it's a song by the Beatles. Yeah, I haven't given the Beatles enough of an opportunity. I need to. I like Tate. He's cool. Yeah, I do too. I think, people take a lot of things out of context. You could take things that I say out of context and make a narrative about me, bro. People just, they base 3 seconds. They will register 3 seconds of someone's hour-long message and define them by that, which I think is completely toxic and madness. Anybody with 3 seconds taken out of an entire message, a long formatted message, is going to look absurd. That's pretty obvious, Captain Obvious. I don't know enough about Tate to have an opinion about him. See, and that's respectful. that's respectful, because like a lot of people, they will have an opinion on things that they don't even know about. See how I kind of bypass things when I don't know about it? I say I don't know about it and I need to learn more about it. People be trying to give opinions on darn motherfucking things that they don't even have a realistic clue about. Shout out to Hassan Campbell, though, for real. Appreciate you for all the game that I'm able to obtain from you and conduct my own message. Hey, gang, what's good, Tyler? How you feeling, buddy? I know you were pretty sick recently. Are you beating it, man, or is it beating you right now? What's the what is the current situation? What is the updated status with you? How's it going? How's it hanging, my guy? We crave a different kind of love. I'm gonna get going though. Peace, Ada Mills. Good talk. It was an amazing conversation. I hope you have a great night. It's beating me right now. Well, you are in my prayers, Tyler, and understand that you need to get a lot of rest, and you need to be drinking a lot of water, and you need to be doing what you're supposed to do. You won't be sick forever. Sorry I had to be nosy and look at your page, the Purple Lock. So you talk about my Instagram? You don't gotta say sorry for that, but hey, nothing wrong with that. The purple, I'm going to be dyeing my hair soon. It's funny you say purple, because I was thinking about dyeing this side purple, like peanut butter jelly, or doing my blue again, my light blue. It's just, I kind of took a break from dyeing my hair half and half, because what will happen is if you have a colorful color in your hair and you wash your hair with hot water, it will blend in with the other one because of the temperature. It's a whole lot of hair stuff, man. A whole lot of hair stuff that if you quite don't understand, you can really mess yourself up and your hair will be looking eternally goofy. You know what I'm saying, man? But listen, man. As great as this talk has been, and as badly as I don't want it to end, I have things to do. And the name of the game is to take care of what you got to do before you want to do. So I will be back in an hour. So tap the follow and the bell button if you haven't already. And if you would like to talk outside of this, I do check my DMs from time to time. Message me on Instagram so we can talk. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. I hope you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. This will be available for playback on YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in Maxxkii and Kane. And with that being said,